If you're familiar with OpManager, then you know it's capable of monitoring the performance metrics for multiple devices across your network. It's simply not possible for anyone to keep an eye on every device connected to their network at all times. Even for OpManager, keeping track of hundreds and thousands of devices is a task that requires full efficiency at all times. So whenever OpManager keeps polling for a performance metric from a device that clearly isn't responding, it creates an unnecessary strain on OpManager's polling engine. So what is the ideal way to get the best performance out of OpManager? This is where one of OpManager's features comes into play, Data Collection Manager, or DCM for short. DCM allows you to gain a better visibility over the polling OpManager performs and makes keeping track of the availability of your device metrics effortless by presenting them all in one simple list. DCM can identify data collection issues with monitors, interfaces, and credentials. It does this by continuously watching over every poll that's being sent to the devices. For example, let's say we monitor the CPU utilization of a server by polling every 5 minutes. To avoid unnecessary polling, we can set the DCM to automatically move the monitor into a suspended polling state once the device remains continuously non-responsive for at least 6 hours. After reaching 72 polls, the DCM will delay the polling response to occur every 5 hours instead of every 5 minutes. Then, if the CPU starts to respond to the polling, it will be moved back into the normal state and resume its regular schedule, polling every 5 minutes. On the other hand, if the device does not respond to the polling for more than 7 days, it will be moved into the disable state, where polling will stop entirely. Once the device has been moved into the disabled state, administrators will have to manually check on its status in order to move it back to its normal polling. Now, let's see how to enable Data Collection Monitor for your devices. Log in to OpManager and click on Diagnostics. This will show you a list of all the failed monitors, interfaces, and credentials. To test the CPU utilization, click on Test Monitor under Actions. If the CPU responds to that poll, you can move it back to its normal state by enabling the toggle button under Actions. To establish the monitoring settings of the suspended, delayed, and disabled polling intervals, please click on Settings. You can set the interval values according to your requirements. To enable or disable the DCM, use the toggle button. You can also choose between polling the devices after 7 days within a selected time period and disabling the polls after 7 days as usual. To receive diagnostic details of the failed monitors, interfaces, and credentials as a report, enter the recipient's email addresses separated by commas. To apply this configuration, click Save. If you face any errors, click the Troubleshoot option next to Settings to view the protocols for resolving it. Data Collection Manager can help you keep track of any polling issues by listing them all on one screen. You can also differentiate between global and device-specific metrics using the Data Collection Manager. It allows you to improve the overall efficiency of the polling server by relieving any unnecessary pressure. Now, to view the data collection status of specific devices, click Inventory and move to the Device Snapshot page. Now, click Monitors. You can see the status of the monitor under the Polling Status section. To view the polling history of the suspended and disabled devices, click on the View Info link. Now, you can see the time and the reason for the error. Additionally, by clicking the Troubleshooting link, you can navigate to the corresponding help page based on the failure reason. You can also choose to check the status of the monitor by clicking the Test Monitor button. Data Collection Manager can help you keep track of any polling issues by listing them all on one screen. You can also differentiate between global and device-specific metrics using the Data Collection Manager. It allows you to improve the overall efficiency of the polling server by relieving any unnecessary pressure. Thank you for watching. We hope you find this feature useful. To get updates on future OpManager videos, subscribe to our channel, OpManager Tech Videos. See you in the next video.